Hi, fourth graders. We're going to take a look at some generative vocabulary. And in front of you, you can see that we're going to look at the suffixes en and ic. So just as a reminder, a suffix is a word part that is added to the end of a base word that changes the meaning of a word. So for example, the suffix ic means of or relating to. The suffix en means to give or have the characteristics. The suffix ic changes the base word to an adjective, and the suffix en, which would be pronounced n, changes the base word to a verb. So let's look at some examples. We see the base word rhythm. So the meaning of rhythm is a regular meter or a beat. So you might have heard that in your music class in the past. If we add the suffix ic or the ic sound, the new word becomes rhythmic. So that new meaning means relating to rhythm. Let's take a look at the next word. The next word is strength, and the meaning of this word is power. If we add the suffix en to this word, the new word becomes strengthen. And the new meaning is giving strength. So remember, that becomes, these base words become different parts of speech. So if you listen to the sentence, we'll hear all four words used in context. I like the rhythm of that song. It is rhythmic. Exercise will give you strength. It will strengthen you. Okay, boys and girls, so here we are again, and in front of you, you see a literary element anchor chart. And I would like for you to know that all biographies include certain literary elements. So let's take a look at each of these. In the first box, we are going to look at characters. So these are the people and the animals in the story. And as you are creating your characters or identifying characters in biographies, you want to think about what they say, what they think. You also want to look at what they do. You might want to think about the other characters and what they say and what they think about them. Okay? The next box we see is the setting. And the setting is the place and the time in which a story takes place. Knowing the place and time in a story better helps you to understand the characters, their actions, and even their motivations. Okay, of course, there is a plot, and we know that that consists of a conflict, maybe the main problem that the character is facing, and then it will also contain a resolution, which is how the conflict or the problem is resolved. And then finally, if we look at the last box, we see that the events are the things that happen in a story. Okay, so these are used to change a character. These events are used to affect the mood, and these events can also be to build the plot. So knowing some of these literary elements, you can better understand a biography. Think about how historical settings, in particular, might influence the events in a plot. For instance, characters may encounter and be affected by different cultural values, laws, or even technology than characters in a modern-day setting. So as we continue with reading Seeds of Change, we're going to practice identifying the literary elements.